I'm Darla Ledoux and welcome to video 2. Your client journey is the topic for our video today. This is a different way of thinking about the way you design your business. So in our last video we got really clear about your business sweet spot. That is the genius that you bring to your business and the mission that you're on. And we're going to connect that to your client journey. This is the journey you take your clients on. I trust you're going to have a couple of insights about your ideal client, how to package your services, and how to message your business in this video. So, you see I've got some things drawn here. I want you to imagine that your business is like a bus, okay? And you're the driver. And your clients are like passengers on the bus. And you are taking them to a particular destination. So whatever it is that is the transformation or change that you offer your clients through your business, that is where you take them to, right? That's the destination. I love this analogy of the client journey because you truly are moving your clients from one place, maybe stuck, overwhelmed, confused, maybe unhealthy, maybe procrastinating. There could be a lot of pains that your client is experiencing. You're literally going to move them from that pain to a place of benefit, to a destination that they want to get to by working with you. So there's 3 aspects to your client journey. And again, you're imagining you are the bus. So you are going to pick up your clients at the bus stop. That's the first part of your client journey, picking your clients up at the bus stop. There's a whole other topic called your client connection strategies, which gets the clients to your bus stop. Okay, we're not going to talk about that today. But there's the bus stop. This is where people choose to work with you, where they get a sense of, do I want to go where you're taking me? There is the ride. The ride is like the process that you do. Whatever it looks like that you actually physically do with clients is the ride. So it might be, I work with my clients via telephone for coaching calls, and we use a particular assessment and we evaluate certain things in their business, right? That's the ride. And then the third aspect is the destination. The destination is where it is you take them, what they really want. So I'm going to go through each of these and give you some insights about them. So let's start with the bus stop. So the first thing that you need to know is I want you to imagine you're driving your bus up to the bus stop, and there are all these people waiting here to catch a bus, right? All of these people are in some sort of pain. Let's say it's cold out, they're freezing, they want to get somewhere else, they want to get on the bus. A lot of times people tend to imagine that there are not enough people to get on their bus, right? There's not enough clients. And I want you to take a look at this, and I want you to get that whatever business you're in, assuming that you have spent some time understanding what your clients need and where they want to go, there are enough. You would not have, again, the genius you're given or the mission of your business if there were not people who wanted it. Trust that, okay? So you're driving up to the bus stop and there are all these people here, and you want to get your ideal clients on the bus. Who are your ideal clients? If you don't know, I don't want you to get freaked out and start thinking about your niche or your niche, right? I want you to really think about, who do I want to take with me? If this destination is important to me, right? Because it's your mission, you created this business, it's probably important to you, and it is important to a certain percentage of people in the world. Who are those people exactly? And here's how I want you to think about your ideal client. You want to invite people onto your bus who need what you have to offer, right? They need it. But the second thing is they want what you have to offer enough to pay the bus fare, okay? Now this ties into how you price your services as well. You want to price them so that only the people who value that destination are going to get on the bus. It's going to make your life so much easier and more fun. Speaking of so much easier and more fun, the third criteria is, do I want to take a bus ride with them? They don't have to be your best friends, but you really want to filter who gets on your bus based on, who do I like to spend time with, right? Who really gives me energy and who drains my energy? One of the reasons I love working with entrepreneurs is they are just my people, right? I get so excited and inspired by who you are. and I want to take a bus ride with you. So those are the three things that you want to think about when you decide who your ideal client is, okay? Now, you're driving up to the bus stop and you want to, so at first, you're going to go networking, you're going to call people up, you're going to talk to people one-on-one to get them on your bus, to tell them all about the benefit of where they can go with you and get them on your bus. But imagine you're driving this bus and you come up to the bus stop with all of the people, right? You don't have time to get off that bus and go interview everybody and find out, do you need it? Do you want it? Do I like you? Should I bring you on the bus, right? That's going to take a lot of time. So you want to think about messaging your business so that the people who are your people, let's say they're the green ones, right? They can self-select and say, I want to get to that destination. I want to get on your bus. You are my driver and you're going exactly where I want to go. So how do you do that, right? You're driving up to a busy bus stop and you don't have time to go talk to everybody. How do you do that? That's your really clear messaging. Now, what are you going to message about? In other words, if you have, at the top of your bus, you can put a message. What do you want to put there? Well, typically, if you think about a bus ride, it has the destination at the top, right? The destination. You're going to talk all about that to help people self-select whether they want to go there. You are not going to talk about the bus ride, okay? Talking about the bus ride would be like if you pulled up and the bus had on the top of it, our seats are blue, our bathrooms are clean, and we stop in Pennsylvania and Kansas, right? And let's say you're in New York and your destination is Los Angeles. Well, you may do some thinking, well, Pennsylvania and Kansas, I think they're on my way to LA. I might want to go there, but I'm not sure. I like clean bathrooms. I don't know if I care if the bus seats are blue, but I do like blue, so maybe I should get on this bus, right? By the time they do all of that, the bus is gone. They've missed the moment of pain. You've missed that opportunity to get them on the bus when they need you most because you haven't been super clear about the destination. Now, that sounds ridiculous, right? To think about a bus that talks about the color of the seats up on the marquee, but some of you, bear with me here, some of you are actually doing that in your business. So you're saying, well, we meet every other week and we will discover this and we'll take you through a process of this, and you're explaining a lot about what happens on the ride rather than simply talking about the destination. Okay, so again, that's all about the bus stop. How do you get the right people on your bus? The second piece is the ride. Now, I could talk forever about the ride. I'm going to tell you just a couple of quick things about the ride. Again, you don't want your messaging to be about the ride. The way you communicate the ride is how you package your services. So again, let's say these people are in New York, right? They're freezing, they're in pain, they want to go where you are going. And let's say the destination is LA. You want to get just your right people, just your green people onto the bus, but they may not all be entirely ready to go to LA. But they may want to go partway, right? They may actually want to go to Kansas, not because they want to be there, but because they think, well, if this bus can get me that far, I'll hitchhike the rest of the way, or I'll figure it out from there. I only have enough money to buy the fare to get partway, or I only have enough time, or I'm only so committed to this trip, right? But I am committed, and so I'm going to buy my ticket halfway. You want to think about the way you offer your services in just that way. You want to package them so people can choose exactly where they want to go with you, and you want to price accordingly to make it easier for them, right? So if they just met you, they may not know that they want to drive all the way to LA with you, but they may be okay with committing to go to Kansas. So again, the ride, you don't want to message about it, but you do want to package your services in a way that it makes it easy for people to say, yes, I'll get on the bus with you. Now, what does that look like in a practical aspect? You may have, say you're a designer, you may have a package that's all about getting your logo and business cards done, right? That might be going halfway. And then you may have a premium VIP package That's your logo, your business cards, your brand standards, your website. You may outsource for someone to program it for you. You may bundle in some training about how to think about your brand. You may add in a bunch of stuff, a bunch of extras that are going to get them further along in their business faster for a higher investment level. So that's an example of what I mean. You're basically thinking about how do I chunk my services and bundle them and talk about the destination that I'll take them to within the ride, within the client journey. Now, on the flip side of that, what it would look like is I do Reiki sessions and we work hourly, right? Well, that doesn't tell me anything about where I'm going to get, and I might just go buy an hour of your time to test it out and see if I want what you offer, but I may not be committed, right? So what is the risk of that? Whether it's, freelance graphic designer, hourly, healing sessions or something like that, there is a risk involved because you've only got so much room on this bus. So if you let anybody on, let's say those hourly people, they turn out to be red, right? If you let them on, they're actually taking a seat on your bus. They're taking up your time and energy that could be better served serving one of your ideal clients. So it's really critical that you package the services in a way that the investment is a commitment for your ideal client and the destination speaks exactly to your ideal client. You actually want to weed out the dabblers so you don't have people riding along that are going to get off in 3 blocks or 3 hours or even 3 states, right? You want to take them as far as you can toward that destination that they really want. The last aspect is the destination. And again, we talked about you want your messaging to be all about the destination. But you notice here I have sun and a star. So let's say the destination is Los Angeles, right? Some people might want to go to Los Angeles because the weather's great, it's sunny, there's a beach, and they want to, play outside. Other people might really be drawn to the Hollywood Walk of Fame and the stars, right? You are going to need to know, if your people are the green ones, what do the green ones want to go to LA for? So you don't even just want to know where they want to go, right? Like some people might want freedom. My mission is freedom. But why do they want freedom, right? What is important to them about that? What does freedom make available to them? Similarly, when you talk about your destination to your ideal client, you want to say, what does LA make available to them? It might not be the same people who want to go to the beach as the people who want to go to Hollywood. You want to be really, really clear about what your ideal client wants and have some specifics about the destination. So if it's the beach, you're going to talk about the benefits of getting to the beach. If it's the Hollywood Walk of Fame, it's going to change the way you would message about your trip because those people are interested in completely different things. So again, you need to know really well, not just in broad terms the destination, but really what is it about that destination that's important to your ideal client? And that is going to change up your messaging as well. Now, there are a couple of reasons that people don't get clear on this. One is scarcity. They think there's only so many clients that are available that want to go where they want to go, so they start dragging people with them. The second is they don't take the time to get to know who that is, to be able to discern, is it LA or is it the beach, right? Is it the beach or is it the Walk of Fame? That's really important. The other 2 reasons have to do with fear. And just really quickly, we're going to talk about this in our next video, but there can also be a fear that comes up about speaking loud and clear about the destination that you want to bring people to, right? It's that fear of judgment, that fear like maybe I'm not enough, that fear that maybe people aren't going to get it. Just because I see that this is important, maybe people won't get it, and we stop and we shut ourselves down and we try to create a message that's all things to all people. And it really, really doesn't work. So again, 3 aspects to your client journey. The bus stop. You want to think about how to get people onto your bus toward your destination as quickly and easily as possible. The ride is all about packaging and pricing your services in a way that's going to speak to your ideal client and get them really committed to go, the distance with you. And the third is speaking about your destination in a way that really is going to speak to the heart of your ideal client and move them into action. I welcome you to come back for our next video where we're going to talk about how you make decisions, both about your client journey and other areas of your business. I'm Darla Ledoux. Thank you and have a fantastic day.